What's up, you nasty motherfuckers? It's your host, Hazel, and welcome back to Nasty Girl Podcast. What's up, you nasty motherfuckers? I'm Hazel, and we are back for episode 6 of Nasty Girl Podcast. And honestly, let me go ahead and tell y'all, for episode 4, y'all blew that up, honey. Blew it up. Now, it was a nice day in Houston today. That's why I'm wearing something real nice, y'all. I'm looking, it's hot. Houston is hot. Okay, so that's why I barely got anything on. But now is thundering, and honey, when I feel like tomorrow is gonna be like 10 times hotter because when it rains and it thunders, honey, all Houston gets is like seriously hot. So if y'all hear a little bit of thunder in the background, that's what it is. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that out there. But episode 4 blew up. Sex clubs and sex parties, honey, y'all blew that up. I never knew that y'all were going to be so into that, like, honestly. And I'm so happy that all y'all honestly asked me so many questions about it. And I mostly replied to everybody on TikTok before I got banned. So that's my weekly update, is I got banned on TikTok at 22 freaking K. They banned me, which I honestly saw it coming, but I was still so upset. But I have another TikTok, y'all. I have a backup page that I was using anyway. It's called Nasty Girl Hazel, so make sure y'all follow it. And honestly, I'm just a little sad I lost my TikTok, y'all. I'm a little sad, but F them. I'm back and better than ever. And I'm just going to continue to make the great content that I make and talk about nasty sexual things on TikTok. I'll just maybe censor myself a little bit better this time. And so far, I'm doing pretty good. I haven't got no flags yet. So far, I'm doing pretty good. But yeah, not Tinder, sorry. TikTok banned me. So now I am banned on Tinder, and I'm banned on TikTok. Which is low-key upsetting. But at least with TikTok, I can use a different email to get back on. With Tinder, I can't do that at all. So that's a little upsetting. So yeah, I'm stuck in the hood, y'all. I'm stuck in the hood, but I don't really use apps like that no more. But yeah, episode 5 is out right now. Bottom feeders, life changing dick. Make sure y'all let's go listen to that if y'all haven't already. That is out right now and it's doing pretty good, y'all. Definitely. I do apologize for the lateness of the premiere. Had a little bit of technical difficulties, but with my team. But we definitely got that up. And for those who tuned in to the premiere, I greatly appreciate as well. So definitely, I want y'all to know, like, your girl got her hair done. I'm looking all good. I'm feeling myself, y'all. My man's birthday is coming up this weekend, and we are going out to this lagoon in Lake Jackson. A lot of people here in Houston already know of it. Honestly, I think it's pretty new because I last year I never heard nothing about this place ever until this year. But I'm excited to go. I got my lashes taken off because, honey, if I have my lashes on, I get individual lash extensions, y'all. And if I honestly had those on while going to get in some water, and we plan on kayaking. And, y'all, black people don't kayak. Like, we don't kayak. I barely know how to swim, let alone get in a kayak. So if I fall in the water and my lashes get wet, honey, my eyes are going to be on fire. And on top of that, I'm going to be panicking, thinking I'm about to drown with a life jacket on. Oh, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So if anybody has anything to say about me not wearing lashes today, y'all can definitely kiss my black ass. For sure. But my man will be 29, almost 30 this weekend. He turns 29 on Juneteenth. So I'm extremely excited for that. So definitely wish him a happy birthday, y'all. So that brings me now let's get into the fetish of the week, y'all. By the title, y'all can already tell what I'm going to be talking about today. And I was skeptical about having this conversation with you guys, but I already talked about it on TikTok, and a lot of people responded really well to it. A lot of people liked it, the video that I posted on TikTok, and then I went live and I went into more detail about the situation. So this fetish of the week, which is a nasty girl alert, y'all. So make sure y'all turn this the fuck down. Nasty girl alert, y'all.
Honey.
If you are at your job, I do not want to hear nothing about, oh, my boss heard what we were talking about. Fuck your boss. Tell that motherfucker to go suck a dick, because that bitch is sucking dick right now, probably. Calm down. Sex is normal. Calm the fuck down. Okay, fetish of the week, y'all, is polyiterophilia. Now, it's a little hard to pronounce for me, but I got it down. Polyiterophilia, which is group sex. So the definition of it fully is group sex or multiple parties scenarios, as such as threesomes or orgies. Now that is the definition of it. So you can already tell what we're talking about, honey. And yes, group sex is exciting to talk about. But this week I am going to be talking about my poly relationship that went terribly wrong. So I'm gonna go ahead and take y'all back into, I want to say 2019. Yeah. So I'm gonna say 2019. I had met back up with an old friend that I knew for about 2 years before I got with my dude. And when I saw her on social media, me and her had met back up on social media. She was living in the same apartments that I was living in. So I was like, girl, let's go ahead and hang out, y'all. Honey, she was a freak. She was a freak bitch, along with me. Like, me and her both was freaky as fuck, right? And we, would smoke, get high together, everything. Then she was like, one day she had asked me to invite my dude over to her place so we all could smoke together. In my mind, I wasn't paying in my mind, I didn't think nothing much of it. I'm like, okay, cool, I'm gonna invite him over. So I had invited him over to, smoke with us, and we were all chilling, and this turned into a regular thing, y'all. This turned into a regular thing where we, talked, and we would hang out, and we would, smoke together. So then we started going out together. We started going out in public places with each other. Like, we would go to the mall, we would go to the movies, we went to a car show together. Like, we went to multiple public places together. Right? So now, let me go ahead and speed it up a little bit for you guys to get to the juicy shit. So one day we went to the mall together. Like I said, we had been going out in public together, all three of us going out in public together. And we go to Victoria's Secret. At the time, Victoria's Secret was one of my favorite places to be. I still honestly love Victoria's Secret. I'm not even gonna lie. I still love them dearly. So at the time, Victoria's Secret was having this sale on massage oils. So she was like, oh, we should get this massage oil. It smells so good, la la la. And we should massage my dude. She said his name, but, I'm just saying my dude. So she ended up saying, like, oh, I want to, how about we just go ahead and massage him with the massage oils. And I'm not going to lie, y'all, I was high. And I didn't really think nothing. I'm like, okay, sure, that sounds cool, right? So we go back to her place. We get even higher. After we done bought the massage oil, we get even higher. Because she stayed with weed, whatever. And, honey, why? She's like, oh, we should give him a massage right now. Okay. So she tells him to take off his shirt or whatever. And we give him a massage. We, put the oils all over him. And my dude's a big dude. He's a pretty big dude. And so we gotta take off his shirt, and so we both were massaging him. She's doing one side, I'm doing the other side, right? And then she's like, oh, let's do you next. So she's talking about me. She wants to do me next. So she was like, well, take off your shirt. I was like, okay. So like, no, take off your shirt and your bra. I was like, oh, okay. And so then they both massage me, right? And then we massage her. She takes off her shirt and her bra. We massage her. Honey, we're all high at this time, right? And a lot of things can happen when you're high. A lot of things like sexual things. A lot of horniness can come from being high. I don't know about nobody else, but I get seriously horny when I'm high. And I feel like my dude gets seriously horny when he's high. So, and I feel like that was same for her as well. So we ended up basically taking off my dude's pants and giving him head. It turned into it more was a competition of who can give head the best. And cause she was trying to show out like she could give head better than me. And I was just like, girl, no. Like, let me show you what a real bitch can do. Like, girl, no. Move out the way. I got this. And then so she was sucking on his balls while I was sucking on his dick. And basically she proceeded to come up, lick on the side of his dick, and literally kiss me just to move me off of his dick and just for her to suck it. I was so pissed off, y'all. I was so fucking mad. I was in my mind like, bitch, did you just try to take me off my own nigga dick? Like, what? Oh, fuck no, bitch. Let me go ahead and slow this down for you, hoe, because you got me fucked up. So we ended up fucking, and it was pretty good. The sex was really, really good, y'all. The sex was really, really good. And to watch him have sex with her was the most turned on thing. Like, I knew that I would like it, but I didn't know how much I would like it. Like, me watching a dude that I'm dating, like, you know, just like dating, not in a serious relationship with, have sex with someone else at a sex party or a sex club was totally different from watching a man that I've been with for almost 2 years at the time in a serious relationship have sex with someone else in front of me. Like, that was pretty cool. I really liked it. And it was a little bit of jealousy as well too came over me, but more so because she was trying to show out and make it seem like I didn't know what I was doing. And I'm like, girl, slow it down because you tripping, because I know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know if you know what you're doing, but I know what I'm fucking doing. Okay, now chill the fuck out. So after the sex, let me tell you, y'all, it happened about 3 or 4 times after that, before she had moved in with us. I felt like, no, about two, I'm sorry, so 2 or 3 times afterwards, before she had technically moved in with us. She had a little issue with her living situation, and she came to me and was just like, well, I'm gonna basically be homeless. I don't know what I'm gonna do. La la la, all this other shit. I'm not gonna say I have a big heart. I'm low key cold hearted, but I felt bad for her at the time, and we were fucking on her at the time too. And I was like, damn, the sex is good. I really didn't want to give that up at the time, so it kind of was me being a little selfish, but then again helping her out at the same time. However, I had no idea, and I'm gonna use this term, and I'm not gonna say it loosely. I'm gonna be honest. Like, there's some people that are really like this, and I want to say the term is hobosexual. And I'm gonna say that again for you guys. Hobosexual. Hobosexuals are people who are fucking for a place to stay. And that's what the fuck she was. She was a hobosexual. At the time, like I said, she had her own place when we started having these threesomes together. She had her own fucking place. So therefore, in my mind, you wanted this. Like, you who told me about giving my dude a massage. You who wanted to suck my nigga's dick. Like, there was not a time where it wasn't like you didn't want this, right? So let me tell y'all how I found out that she really was a hobosexual, and it really was just all a fucking stunt. Like, this is where the gone wrong part comes into. So she moves in with us, right? And at the time, she didn't have a job. She had lost her job, and I get her a job at my job. I'm not gonna say where it was, but it's whatever. She got her job at my job, and it was over in Sugarland. So we're working together, and as sometimes we didn't work together. Sometimes she'd be home alone, or I'll be home alone with her, or she'd be home alone with my dude, whatever. But he worked a lot. He worked at Amazon at the time. And the sex was really good. Let me let y'all know. The sex was really good. We kept having sex. We kept having threesomes. We had made a couple videos and stuff like that. However, she started getting real crazy. And when I say crazy, I mean psycho crazy. Not like enjoyment crazy. Not like, ooh, that's sexy kind of crazy. More of a psycho bitch, you need to go kind of crazy. Like, you're kind of scaring me crazy. Like, there's different kinds of crazy. I'm not sexy kind of crazy. Like, I'm not, oh, she crazy, but I know she got some good pussy crazy. Like, that's the kind of crazy I am. I'm not psychopath about to kill you kind of crazy. That's how I felt like she really was. So there would be times where me and her would be at home alone, and there was times where she would come to me and tell me that my dude would say something to her or be touching on her, feeling on her, whatever. She came to me one day and told me that my dude tried to have sex with her without me when I was gone at work one day. So, of course, I'm just like, what the fuck, and I didn't really check her because I was just like, that's my friend. She was my friend at the time. Like, she was really a friend to me before this whole situation had started. So then I go and confront my dude about it. He says it never happened, la la. Okay, I'll leave it alone. I go ahead and surpass it. We continue what we're doing. Me and him having sex, she having sex with us, whatever. And the whole competitive, let's, suck on that nigga dick together. Who gonna ride the nigga dick the best, la la. And everybody knows I have an OnlyFans. I've been had an OnlyFans. I've had OnlyFans since probably, I want to say 2018. I've had an OnlyFans. And there was videos where she was put on with me. So there was one video that she wanted to record. It was her freaking idea to record a video of me eating her pussy. I didn't think much of it, and it was okay. And in my mind, it would be okay, right? And I was terribly wrong. I terribly was fucking wrong because she literally tricked me. So I recorded the video of me eating her pussy. We posted on OnlyFans. Honey, that shit made money. Don't play with me. I sell all my videos. Don't fucking play with me. And so my dude ended up seeing it. So she goes to him and basically, adds fuel to the fucking fire. Like, oh, it was Asia's idea. She wanted to do this. She been playing with my pussy all day, and I really just wanted some head, all this other shit. So she made fuel to the fucking fire. And then that's when I started to notice that she basically was trying to separate us. That's when I started to notice that she was playing both sides. So even though she saw that he was upset about something, and yes, I shouldn't have did it, or I should have told him first before it had happened, she added fuel to the fire and just made it 10 times worse. So then, couple of days later, she ends up saying that him and her had sex with one day that I wasn't there, and that he said, and I quote y'all, and this is one of the most extreme things, and this is when I honestly flipped out, was when she came out of her mouth and said that he said during sex that her pussy was better than mine. And now I'm gonna let that sink in, because what the fuck? Bitch, and I regret not slapping the fuck out of her then. Like, I regret not just slapping the shit out of her, because I should have known that she was fucking lying. Because even when I was on TikTok and I did a live and I said this exact same thing on live, every single man in there could tell me that they would never say nothing like that. And I knew for a fact my nigga would never say nothing like that, but I should have definitely slapped the fuck out of her, because bitch, you over here making up damn lies at this point. Because I know for a fact, I mean, baby, you could try to have a competition with me with sucking dick or how you ride dick, but baby, you can never compete with my pussy. And I already knew that, because I knew her body count. Like, girl, you can never compete with my pussy. Like, I fucked you, and I know for a fact how that shit is compared to mine. So I don't think no man would say that. In my honest opinion, I don't believe that no man would ever say that to anybody. Like, oh, yo, pussy is better than my bitches. Like, there's no nigga out here cheating right now. Telling a fucking bitch that, hey, your pussy is better than my bitch's pussy. There is no nigga out here saying that. Cheating or not. It don't matter. That nigga could be cheating with 10 bitches on his wife right now. It would never tell none of them 10 bitches that shit at all. Like, I know that for a fact. And I regret not beating the fuck out of her then. I regret that. But yeah, I let her slide. I let her fucking stay. So, I feel like she wanted to have him for herself. Right? And when I say homosexual, she was fucking for a place to stay because she had nowhere else to go. However, my dude was paying all the bills at the time. I was working, but he was paying all the bills at the time. So there was no need. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Amazon paid well. Anybody who work at Amazon know they pay well, but they treat their employees like crap. But he was making good money. Therefore, there was no need for me to pay for anything unless like, for groceries or pay for stuff for myself or pay for like clothing and stuff. Like, there was no need for paying for rent, electricity, nothing like that. He was taking good care of me. I ain't gonna lie. And that's what a man's supposed to do. And at the end of the day, but I still had my own. And if anytime something came up short, I had it. But she felt like, oh, since he's paying all the bills or he's doing all this, all I gotta do is please this nigga, get her out the way, and just please this nigga so I can have time to myself. Because at the end of the day, I still worked every day. And at the time, he worked every single day except for like literally 1 or 2 days he was off. So she would basically have, if she got me out the way and just had just him and her there, she would have the whole house to herself 9 times out of 10 out of the day. And that seems like what she wanted. She wanted the time to herself. Not to mess around with nobody else, just her. So after that, I put 2 and 2 together, right? After that conversation with me and her, and he said that her pussy is better than my pussy. We had a conversation, me, her, and him. I put both of them in front of each other. Like, you're not going to play with me. At this point, I'm about to know the truth now. Because somebody going to tell me was really good. Somebody going to tell me was really up. Somebody going to tell me what I need to know right now because I can pack my bags and I can go. Or I can throw all your shit out of my motherfucking house. Either way, somebody getting the fuck out today. Either way, somebody got to go. Because it ain't going to be me. But if it needed to be me, I would go. I ain't gonna lie. If it needed to be me, I would go. So he said he ain't say that, and she talking about, oh no, you did say a la, whatever. Okay. He saying he ain't saying that, girl, you saying this. So I need to know at the end of the day, did y'all have sex? Whatever. She like, no. But I wanted to, whatever, la. Okay, cool. He was like, you got to have sex with her by yourself, whatever. Okay, cool. So she's like, all right, I don't want no problems, la. All this other shit, talking about it's whatever. I just don't want no problems. And my stupid ass ended up letting her stay for another week or so. During this week or so, I'm not too sure what happened or what made her feel like she had the one up on me. But she started, I guess, sending him text messages or whatever behind my back. He wouldn't be replying to none of them, but she was sending text messages. And one day, we were all in the shower, and she was just like, yeah, I'm your girlfriend, right? Like, we're all, like, I'm your girlfriend, like, we're all in a relationship together, like, we're in a poly relationship. And yes, it kind of was that. It was kind of a poly relationship because we all did everything together. We were having sex together. We were living together and all this other stuff. But the way that she tried to make it seem like, oh, well, I'm your girlfriend, that really set me off. So that was really, like, the last day, like, she stayed with us. I ended up actually kicking her out, even though she thought that I couldn't have the power to kick her out. I actually ended up kicking her out after that. Because in my mind, you really want my dude for yourself. And that's not going to happen. He doesn't want you like that, and I don't want you like that. So now your little homosexual ass, because you were fucking for a place to stay and you were trying to fuck him just to keep your place to stay behind my back, is now gone, right? So let me tell y'all, after I had kicked her out, she comes up with this little story how I have kicked her out and I have made her homeless and all this other stuff, and how could I do this to her and all this other stuff, and how my dude wanted her over me and all this other stuff. And I'm like, okay, cool. So she ends up saying that she's pregnant, right? Okay. So girl, I started putting two and two together. Time started not matching up, y'all. I started thinking to myself, my dude works at Amazon. If you work at Amazon, you know for a fact you have worked long hours. You work long fucking hours, especially as a fucking driver. You work long fucking hours. He worked from 6 a.m. to, I want to say, till 6 p.m., 7 p.m. Maybe sometimes he got off at 5 if he finished his route early and didn't do no rescues. But hell, I ain't gonna lie, half of you motherfuckers working at Amazon always needed someone to come rescue y'all motherfuckers. So therefore, he was always at work for about 12 hours out of the fucking day. My job only required me to be at my job from 10:30 a.m. to 3:30. That's it. That's fucking it. Bitch, I was at home every other fucking time. So when did all this happen? Unless you making this up. So then I started asking her. I started calling her, asking her, before I even tried to prove that she was pregnant. She wouldn't actually take a pregnancy test for me or whatever. She just said that she had took one. She wouldn't send me no pictures, nothing like that. So I started asking her, so when did this happen? Give me some dates. Give me some times. Was it a Monday? Was it a Tuesday? Where the hell was I? Like, you always knew where I was. Like, where was I? What was going on during this time frame that all this was happening? So she started throwing out some dates, throwing out some stuff. And I'm like, no. I'm off on certain days. I'm like, you know this. So if you're saying it happened on this day or whatever, then that means I'm at home when you say that this had happened. That means I would know or I would see it happen, right? So then she tried to get stuttering on this other stuff. So then she hung up on me. She never talked to me again for a full couple of months. And then when it came time for a baby to supposedly drop, then I was just like, okay, let me go ahead and reach out. So I tried to reach out to her again, y'all. I tried to reach out to her again. She did not reply, nothing like that. No baby pictures have been dropped. Nothing of the sorts. Her mama ain't called me because, honey, let me let you know, her mama can't stand me. But trust me, if my dude was really a baby daddy to her baby, her mama would have been calling my fucking phone talking about, oh, he needs to do this, that, and the other. He's not going to get away with this bullshit. La, la, la. All this other stuff. That's how dramatic her mother is. Okay? And that's how she did it for her first baby daddy, because she has a child that she does not take care of at all. And for her first baby daddy, she was on his ass like white on motherfucking rice. So I know for a fact her mama would have been calling my phone up and down. They would have been shit served. So girl, you just straight up lied. Like, and then our mutual friends who we had, she stopped talking to everybody that knew me. So everybody who knew me, everybody said that they never saw a baby picture, never saw a baby bump, nothing. And that she completely blocked them as well too. So, girl, if you really was pregnant, and I'm gonna say this, I really hope you're listening. If you really were pregnant, you would have been said something. You would have been did all this other stuff. So you just really wanted him for yourself, and I feel bad for you. I really do, because I would hate to be in that kind of predicament. I would hate to be a homosexual where I need to fuck and lie for a place to stay and try to ruin someone's relationship. Yes, the sex was good, y'all. Well, yes, I will give it that. The sex was fucking great. Why? Because it was another person involved, not because she was involved. And if I had a chance to do it all over again, if I did, would I do it again? Hell fucking yes. Not with her, though. Not with someone that I already know. Not with a friend, that someone I consider a friend, and someone that I valued their opinion. Because at one point, yes, I believed what she was saying until we got to the part of her pussy was better than mine. I can't believe that. I can't believe that he would say something like that. No, I'm not doing that. You can't tell me that he said that and think that I'm going to believe that off rip at all. So, y'all, That bitch never talked to me ever again. I have not. Yes, that girl. I'm not too sure if she still live here in Houston or whatever because I have yet to see her at all. You know, Houston pretty big, but we ran in the same circles. And honey, she know where I stay, and she know where I be. Let me put it that way. She know where I be, and she know where I work. So I haven't seen her. And honey, last time I checked, she tried to transfer to another store that was off of 290, but that one had been closed. And after that, I think that they didn't accept her transfer. I think she tried to transfer, but they didn't accept her transfer. But I haven't seen her. I haven't seen her at all. And do I think that that there's a baby out there? No, because I, if we would account now, till now, that baby would probably be about 1 or 2 years old. That means you would have been said something. There's no possible way that your messy ass mama, your messy ass mammy, would have never said nothing. And at the day, I have reached out multiple times, and I even contacted her mother to see if she was pregnant. Her mother definitely talked around the subject before hanging up in my face, calling me all kind of bitches and hoes, and would not answer it. But I believe if there was such a baby, her mother would have said something. Her mother would have said something. So yeah, watch out for homosexuals because homosexuals can not only be women, they could be men too. I have known a couple of men that have been slinging dick for a place to stay. Like, they don't want to work, they don't want to do shit, but they laying up on your fucking couch, laying up in your fucking bed, not doing jack motherfucking shit with their life. That is a homosexual. They are only fucking, and the only thing they can give you is good sex. That's a homosexual. That all they are doing is fucking for a place to stay. It really really should be considered prostitution because honestly, you're just fucking, you're paying for your rent. Your dick is paying for your rent. That's it. Or your pussy is paying for your fucking rent. All you're doing is paying me dick. You're not giving me anything else. You're not doing anything else. You're only paying me dick or pussy. Hobo fucking sexuals. So watch out for homosexuals, y'all. But if I had a chance to redo it again, I would honestly do the poly relationship all over again. I would, because the sex was fucking great. I loved it, and I liked it. The competition, I liked it. Like I said, I liked it to watch my dude have sex with other women. But do I feel like at the end of the day I was right in the situation for bringing my friend in it? No, I feel I regret doing it with my friend. I really do. So that was my poly relationship. Definitely gone fucking wrong because you can't trust your friends. You gotta get a complete stranger and build a bond with that stranger if you're gonna do a poly relationship. And I told that to everybody on TikTok, on live, everything. I'm gonna say it now. I really honestly believe that you should do it by yourself with a complete stranger. Complete fucking stranger. Do not do it with your fucking friends. Like, your friend may be down for it, but at the end of the day, it just gets messy. It just gets messy as hell. Like, honestly. But I'm going to read y'all some of my nasty girl mail, because y'all been honestly asking me a lot of questions. But I only chose 3 this time, y'all. I only got to choose 3 this time. So, one person asked me, which was a guy, was how do I talk to my partner about bringing someone else in? As a guy, I think that's a little harder. I do. I think, and I wrote down that it was a guy, because I was like, I feel like that's a little bit harder. So I got to kind of sit up for this one. As a guy, I think, without making you sound like a dick, because she could take it one or two ways. Oh, that sounds like a great idea. Or, oh, you just want to fuck someone else. Like, that's a real skeptical conversation. Like, I don't really like that. I don't really like that. But I think that you should go and be honest and be gentle. Be gentle. Don't just say, hey, I want to, bring someone else into our relationship. I want to bring someone else into the bedroom. Or, oh, I want a threesome. Just be like, hey, I've been thinking about, some certain things, and, I've been listening to different kind of things on the internet, and I've been thinking about, us maybe bringing someone else, and maybe thinking about having maybe a threesome or bringing someone else into a relationship. Like, how do you feel about doing that? Other than just saying, hey, I want a fucking threesome. Like, you gotta be gentle. Women are very, very sensitive. And like I said, that can go one or two ways. She could think, oh, you just want to fuck someone else and you just don't want to be cheating. Or, oh, that sounds like a great idea. I would honestly enjoy that. So that is my answer to that, because I really feel like, and I think that just to add a little cherry on top, I think you should do it in like a romantic setting. Do it where, you know, you gotta choose a time and a place. It's like my therapist always tells me it's always a time and a place for something. And when you're communicating with people, she always tells me when I'm communicating with my dude, I need to choose the time and place to say certain things. I can't just say something right when he gets off work and he's the most irritable. I gotta choose the time and place to say something. So I think that you should do the same thing and choose a time and place to say something to your girl and be like, hey, I'm thinking about wanting to have a threesome. I'm thinking about us maybe doing a poly relationship. Like, how do you feel about that? Time and place definitely will matter. So my next question is, which was asked by a girl, would I be down to do a poly marriage? Like, would I marry someone that is in our poly relationship? And I thought about this. I thought about this long and hard. And honestly, no. I would not want to do a poly marriage. Not right now, at least. I don't want to be married right now anyway, but I think poly marriages, it's just, there's no hierarchy in a poly marriage. It's like everybody's equal. There's no, oh, who was the main, who was this, who's that. Everybody's equal. And in my mind, in my poly relationship, there would need to be a hierarchy. Like, there's not saying that the other person doesn't matter, but I am saying that I would want there to be like, oh, I'm like the main bitch, and then, here you are our girlfriend. If you get what I'm saying. Like, I know that kind of sounds a little confusing, but like, I'm like, the main bitch, and then you are our girlfriend. Not that, oh, we're all in a marriage together and like we're all equal. I know it sounds pretty conceited, but that's just how I like it. And the other question was, when I did my live, somebody asked me this: did I ever see her again? No, I did not see her again. She completely disappeared. If I do ever see her, honey, I would definitely make sure there's not a baby near her, but I'll be definitely beating the fuck out of her. She is old and ass whooping by me, but hey, it is whatever. It is whatever. I wish her, honestly, if she is listening to this, I wish her nothing but the best, but girl, you're lying. You've been lying for the longest, and if you still telling them lies to them boys, go ahead and keep telling them lies to them boys. But yeah, y'all, that is the end of my episode. I thank you guys so much for listening in tonight. Today. I know that y'all honestly don't have to listen to my podcast, but I greatly appreciate it when y'all do. I really hope that y'all do go follow me on my new TikTok, Nasty Girl Hazel. Make sure y'all follow me on my new TikTok. Get me back to 22K. I honestly hate being at the bottom, but I am trying to get back up there. Also, make sure y'all definitely follow me on my IG, which just popped up on the screen, _lick my pettiness for those who are listening audio. Also, I am now on Apple Podcasts, y'all. I finally got on Apple Podcasts. All my episodes are not up there yet. Yes, round of applause for me. All my episodes are not up there yet, but we are working on it, and we are going to get all the episodes up there. But episode 1 is on there, so definitely go listen to that on Apple Podcasts. Make sure y'all subscribe and write some reviews for me and let me know how I'm doing. And if you want to ask me a question, make sure y'all DM me on my Instagram or on TikTok. I will see you guys next week for Nasty Girl Podcast. Bye!